Hello! Welcome, Sokam! Welcome to the Wingmate. Thank you for the gift, Izwan. And yes, I fixed the... I fixed the alert. Hello! Hello! Thank you for the gifts! Welcome, Tachikoma! Welcome! So, I mean, you guys have already watched that cover on my debut, so you know, I'm just premiering it for fun. I wanted to like just do the after party right away, but you know, it's kind of like tradition at this point to, you know, do it right after the premiere. Hello, everybody. All right. You guys ready to see like how the art came to be and how the mix came to be? Can't say I minded the encore. I'm glad you liked it. Plus, you know, the premiered one doesn't have like the chat covering like the side. Okay, let's go meet our team. Unfortunately, the video maker couldn't make it, so you know, shout out to Kuhuji. Thank you so much for the amazing video. All right, let's go meet the team. Hold on, let me switch screens. Hi guys. You guys are. Say hello.
Hi, I am.
Hello?
Okay, so from the left, that is Nash. That is Nash Mohandes. That is our amazing producer.
It is I.
Second
Nash.
one is Sugar Skull, which is our amazing guitarist.
Hello.
That's it.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That's all they need. That's all they need right now.
Third one is my VTuber parent and also the artist for the cover, the art for the cover art, cover illustration. I words hard. Say hi to Koo Yon Bye. Woo!
Hello, I am Cuckoo.
Ooh.
I am parental figure and also drawer.
Draw.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So today we shall present you how the hell. Wait, has it been 7 seconds since the stream? We're not. Wait, 7 minutes? Because I think we're not supposed to swear for the first 7 minutes in YouTube or something. Has it been 7 minutes? I think it has. I don't know. Fuck that shit. Never mind.
Wow, you can't say poopy
All my
bubble
money,
instead.
fuck.
I think, is it like 7 minutes? I don't remember.
I don't
but-
remember the
I think
amount.
it's-
Demonetized.
Yeah,
It was
I think it's
something
7 minutes.
weird.
Whatever.
It was
Anyway.
like a weird number.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, wasn't it seconds?
Oh,
7 seconds? Oh, cool. Fuck! I can say fuck all I want now. Okay, cool.
Hey.
Professional. Not sure if it's 7 minutes. It's 7 something. It's either 7 seconds or 7 minutes. I don't remember. 7 minutes sounds like it makes more sense, but I'm not sure if... Yeah, I don't fucking know. Never mind. Anyway, let me set up the screen so that you guys... cool. Are you ready?
yes.
Alright,
I
let's...
looked it up.
What?
It's 7 seconds.
It's 7
7
seconds.
seconds.
Oh, cool!
Oh my god.
Then it's just my starting screen. That means I can swear as soon as I start my stream. Let's go!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck!
Fuck.
PP.
How dare you?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
get banned.
Alright. I shall share the screen. So, okay. Ta-da! This is Koo's screen. We are sharing this through Discord. I hope
As
my
you can
internet
see.
is okay because, you know, if it's
Mm.
not okay, you will see pixelated shit, but it's okay.
Mm.
Alright, so I guess take it away, Koo. Show us what you got. Woo!
So, as you saw from the illustration, I will reveal it in all its glory. I think it's pretty good. I worked pretty hard on it. Honestly, like, look at my craftsmanship, honestly. You guys should praise me for
Wage-mar.
this. Yeah.
Look at how good.
Excuse me, my handwriting is very good.
Look at that calligraphy.
I am good at writing in the good way.
This was supposed
I
to
don't
be
know.
the album cover. This is like, I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I want this
It's
as
like
an
some
album
trippy,
cover.
like retro wave bullshit.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys, I am also a musician, thus I know how to draw the guitar, which is
No
the
way.
thing.
Wait, that's not my hand. That's a guitar.
That's supposed to be a guitar.
Looks like a magic wand.
It's a good guitar, trust me, bro. I know what I'm doing. It is
Oh,
exactly
yeah?
as how I envisioned it. Yeah. Y'all know
Yeah.
nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't play guitar. I don't know.
But yeah, I guess
I-
I'll take it a little bit more seriously.
Bro, I was so fucking close to actually using that as the album cover for my Spotify release, but I chickened out.
One day.
It's so good.
Maybe we'll make it into an exclusive at some point.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, so I did the initial sketch and everything to base off of the reference that Zeppy gave to me, which it ended up turning out like this, but I was dissatisfied with it, probably because I was on a brush downloading spree. Like, I feel like some of you artists out there kind of understand where you're just like, ooh, free brushes. I'm never gonna use them, but I'm going to download them because they're free.
Any artists in chat, can you like give us a hand raise or something?
Yeah. Just type E. Just type E. That's all that's
Yeah,
needed. E.
man, I like this version though. I like the pose. I like that like open pose, and you know the mic grab thing. It's really cool. I like it. E.
Yeah. You can see with like all these lighting things that I clearly downloaded a lighting brush pack.
Let's
Because
go.
I use literally every single one that I've downloaded. The hexagonal one, the little prism stick one, the not stick prism one. I also learned that circles exist and like wide
That
circles.
looks like a rainbow dildo there.
What?
Shh. We don't talk
Bro,
about that one.
There's a one like lens flare. I don't know what you call it there. Like it.
Uh-huh.
Bro,
looks like
don't get me
it's a lens flare, it's a
demonetized,
lens flare.
please. I just debuted, bro.
It's
Yeah, that
fine.
Wait, where is it? I want to see it, but don't call it what you called it.
Oh, it's just the prism stick with the hexagonal one. That's just like doing a little.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Why?
Hidden PP.
I mean, we can make it wiggle a little bit if you want, you know?
No.
What the hell?
No!
It's pixelated.
No! Stop that.
Yeah, so.
Oh my god, get demonetized speedrun burp percent.
Hey, this is just us playing with the liquefy tool.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. That's how it works.
I'm sorry, you guys. I rarely stream in the mornings, and none of us have our brains right now. So I apologize for my guess pee pee poo poo.
PP poo poo.
The pee pee poople
Please,
moment,
please.
I get it.
Please get used to it. I don't know what else to say. Like is this normal? I don't think it is.
Don't worry about it. I'm not
Getting-
usually awake at these
Yeah,
hours.
don't
Bruh.
worry.
Getting cancelled speedrun. I just debuted 2 days ago. Wait, no, it has been 5 days.
That's more than one, so
Yeah.
it's close enough.
Please don't cancel me. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
Moving
yeah,
forward.
yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna like fade it down so that everyone doesn't get attacked by just sudden
Just
whiteness.
white. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I changed the thing so that it's more like this, and I was like, I like hair, and I want the hair to go like because I like that shit. It's a little bit of you know, my own preference with the poses and everything, especially people with long hair. Oh my god. But
To make the hair fly.
yeah. I don't know, like I was honestly fully committed with the first one until I got the new brushes and I was like, no, this ain't it. I cannot envision what the fuck is happening anymore. So I did the line art for it, which is definitely not aligned with the fucking sketch. Maybe I should have had it aligned. You know what? It is what it is. Yeah. I had a textured brush, which is like one of my favorite brushes.
Artists
to-
are just magic. Look at the fucking draft and then look at the final. I'm like, how did you go from A to Z?
Yeah, let me like. There we go. Now it's more aligned. Yeah. Oh god, everything is like in different orders, so it's like hard to see.
It's fine. You know, artist problems.
Yeah.
Too many layers.
I separated them just in case of the MV Maker one has anything like special. Yeah. I also put like a link to the pen that I use for those that want to use it. Yes.
Let's go. That's about which pen is that one?
I wish I could read Korean. It's some pen that does pen things.
What
I
does it
love
look
pen
like?
things.
Can you like scribble one line on the screen?
Yes, I
for it?
can. I don't have my tablet on me currently, so I shall use it with my mouse.
Let's
so
go.
This is, let me do it with black because it's
Oh.
hard to see with that. Yeah. There's that one, and then if
Oh.
you make it a big boy, then it's a wiggly one.
Oh, that's a very nice texture.
Yeah. It's, I don't know, I like more textured brushes than clean because I'm not a clean person. People will see all the sins that I've created. I mean, shit, I'm usually not the type of person that does line art. Like, I paint, so everything's one layer, right? There's a lot of artists that are like, oh my god, drawing with just one layer is so hard. So they call it like the one layer challenge, but that's just something I do. Because it's a lot easier to draw over your sins, your mistakes, so that no one sees it. Instead of having to take like extra time to master your craft and be like, yes, I can do it very cleanly.
I mean, to be fair, painting over a draft is a thing in like traditional drawing, like when you do it on paper. So you know, why not?
Exactly. Yeah, so I did the base coloring. Although some of the layers that I had didn't have was it? I guess I merged it all together.
Oh,
Like your skin. Yeah,
yay!
I
One
had the regular
layer.
base color and then like
Just
this
colored over it.
pinkish color from like your model skin, but then I was like, it's not dark and scary enough, so I went with something darker than that. I have a thing for like middle like shading tones, so like the cheek over here, it's kind of hard to see, but it's actually a different shade compared to the highlight over here, kind of
Oh right.
gives it a glowy kind of look.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, that's a little bit my artist kink right there. Like, look at that. It just fits just right, and I'm just like, mama, this is great. So I just keep doing it.
The enjoyment you get from, you know, the smallest details. I mean, I think that's a joy in being like an artist, you know.
Yeah, I do enjoy it quite a bit, and then I started to render it out just a little bit more. So I added like some shading. So this is for the feather. There's that, and then the lighting as well. This is for the microphone, so the shading and the lighting. Again, like, I don't normally have all these separated, but I wasn't sure what the MV artist needed, so I was like, oh, I'll just give them everything, I guess. That's how it works, right?
I honestly can't tell like what layers the MV maker used because
Yeah.
they kind of use like every single layer, every single where, like everywhere. I don't know, like, yeah, I think they didn't end up using all of the layers, but I mean, it turned out really good, so you know, all's good.
Hell
Everything's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I have fun rendering because of just the middle colors that go in between. It just makes things so much prettier, and I like that. And oh my god, I think initially I had the lighting as red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You did. I actually really like that one, but I was like, red is not a Zephy color. Can we like have a different version and see how it looks? And then and then Coop
I think
came
I
up
have the
with the
draft
green
somewhere.
one, so it's like, ooh, both look really good. I think the MV maker ended up using both.
Here's
Yeah,
the
there
red
you go.
version.
Oh, I love this one. It looks so good.
Zephy red.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did
This-
you say? You got cut off, Sugar.
Oh no. I said it looks really cool. It looks like you're gonna. Yeah. Sorry, my mic went out here and there. Sorry.
No
No
worries.
worries. Yeah,
Zephy
originally it
red.
was this one because I was like, let's kind of make her stand out a little bit more because, like, you know, red and green and stuff like that. But because you asked for the green, I was like, you know what? I'll just like amp up how green it is and make it super hard shading so that you got. Yeah, I mean, you can interpret it as like cool flames or Zephy's just having a really flaming fart. It's one or the other, honestly.
I really like the red one, but I was like, how do we like You know, because it's not a Zephy color, and I was like, I wonder how it looks green. So now we have both, and both look fire. I'm so happy with the art for this one.
Hell yeah. Just a little bit of like extra shading for fun. I think like without it looks kind of funny, or just like you can see the outline.
Oh! Also, that's how you shade. You kind of just is it like a layer and then you just erase holes in it?
Basically, yeah. That's how I go about it. Like I think in the draft it was so different. Like this was the work in progress I had.
Oh yeah,
for Zephy.
right.
And she's like, "Oh my god, it's already rendered." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Bro, if she gave me this as the final, I would have just accepted it, bro. And then she was like, no, this is just a draft. And I was like, how is this just a draft? It looks shaded. It has more than 2 layers.
Wow, that's how you judge it.
And then she was like, no, wait, I'm not done. I have a lot more to do. And then when I saw the final, I was like, holy shit, she's overpowered.
Yeah, it's very, very different.
It is. There's a lot more detail in that. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. With the shading and stuff, I actually use this brush. It's my favorite shading brush. Oh my god. So, I had to switch computers, right? I had to get a new one because my computer just wanted to die. And when I mean wanted to die, every hour or so, I have 2 dilemmas. Either my network adapter would just, like, shit itself, or I would experience the blue screen of death every fucking hour.
Oh, guess what? Nash just, before the stream, like, I think like 5 minutes before the stream started, Nash's computer decided to give him the blue screen of death. So, friends, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen again. We'll see.
I feel the pain.
We'll see.
I feel the pain. I had to suffer through that for like a few months, and I was like, you know what? I need to actually make the investment. I need to stop being cheap and be like, yeah, I can handle it.
Man, I remember not being able to afford like a computer for streaming when I first started like this, you know, singing thing, and oh my god, it was so bad. And then once I switched computers, the refurbished computer that I made kind of died anyway. So I was like, fuck, I gotta build an actual like proper computer. And I did, and I have never had a problem since. Like it was worth the investment, definitely. Hey,
like
lining it up
it so that y'all could see it better. Yeah, very different. Especially the face, like, cause you're just like, can you make me more angry? I'm like, how angry?
That is very much angrier.
Yeah.
That's just like, the other one's like, ah!
Yeah.
Angry.
The shading for the hair is also, like, different too. I don't know, I had fun doing this one, especially since I got to play with my new brushes.
Brushes?
Yeah. This is the fire brush that I use. It's, oh my god, I love this fire brush. Here's the thing, most of the time I don't even use it for fire.
Oh, what do you use it for?
I use it for clouds.
Oh! Wait, did you use the fire brush for the clouds in my starting screen?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's go!
Yeah, so you're actually not, like, flying in the clouds, you're just, you know,
colorful
just kind of
fire.
soaring through fire.
I mean, that works.
Yeah, you know.
Like a phoenix, haha.
Haha, cause Zephyrianna reborn. Get it? Ha ha.
Haha.
Yeah. Also, with all the cinematic stuff, I like the squares because
Oh yeah, right.
they're squarular. They're square.
Regular, huh?
Square, you ruler.
Yeah, so
I mean,
if
I
you
really
all
like
like
it. It's
squares
like-
and stuff,
It
there's
adds
that.
a lot to the because usually people would put like circles, you know, sparkles, circles. So having squares just I like it.
Yeah, bro, I have so many like environment like brushes, especially like these things. So I don't know. I like it because it just makes things a little bit more fun.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like half of the brushes I use is just for noise or like some kind of
Yeah,
background thing. Like
texture.
this is
Oh,
for
that is really nice.
like glitchy stuff. I even have like this thing. I don't know what it is. It makes circles, so that's cool, I guess. There's
Oh,
like
that's
the
nice.
yeah.
That could come in handy for like, you know, eyes and stuff as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know,
That's
the iris
totally
and
why
stuff.
I have good reason for these. I didn't just mindlessly downloaded them because they're free.
I mean, the plus point is that they're free.
That's true. Oh, for anyone that like may have missed the links for the brushes on my speed paint, I actually have all the links in the description for all the brushes that I use.
Check out the
Yeah.
speed paint, guys. Can someone like grab the link? Because if I click anything on my screen, I'm probably gonna crash the stream.
Yeah, let me grab it. I know how to find the link of my video.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
This one.
Dude, you're so good.
Right? Yeah. Just fuck. I don't know how to write. What words do I say?
Speed paint, wage war, or something.
Yes. There you go. I hope that's the right link. There's so much shit going on. Watch as I accidentally send like your ending script link.
Typing is difficult, bro. Yes, I agree. Typing is difficult.
But yeah, like that's basically what I did. I mean, like I think the main change that you asked for was just add green fire, and that was about
Yeah.
it.
Also the angry face. I think that's a pretty major like you know a change because you know you had to like adjust the eyebrows and shit and add lines below her eyes and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. After that, I think I sent the MV Maker like unnecessarily a bunch of images because I was like, I'll cut it up and break it up for you. So I think I sent the MV artist like 14 files.
Oh yeah, right. The folder went through me, so I looked at it. I was like, wow, so many things.
Yeah.
I just gave it to the MV Maker. It's like, oh, here are all the parts. Use whatever you want. And he was like, okay. And I was like, good luck. And bam, MV.
I think like this
Yeah.
illustration was made like quite a long time ago because I remember you previewed it at some point.
Yeah, like ages ago. And then I decided, you know what? I like this cover. Let's keep it for debut.
And then you were like,
And
wait, Koo, we forgot to change the pin! It's not the Wingmate's pin!
Yeah, because we just put like some random pin on because, you know, at that point in time, my model wasn't ready yet. So we kind of just, you know, just went for some random shade. Like we were just, let's just put a gold pin there or something. And then my artist was like, okay.
Yeah,
And then yeah, so we kind of
we're
just
sorry
put
for
some
the lack
random
of
shit
Wingmate
there.
representation. I will do one right now just for you guys because I love you all. Mwah! Alright, let's add that with a little bit of the... Yeah, Wingmate!
Nice. Cool as crack.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Official
Much
art in
better.
real time.
This is official now. My immersion is ruined.
Wow.
Thank you, cool. Very cool.
Yes, thank you. I've done my best.
Yeah, but you know, because by the time everything has been like prepared, and you know, I didn't want to bother the MV maker anymore with like changes, and I didn't want to bother Ku with any more changes, and so we were like, you know what, let's just roll with it, whatever. So you know, but yeah, my official pin is Wingmate's pin. That I don't know what the fuck that gold pin is. It was just a replacement, temporary replacement because we didn't know what to put there. Yeah. Any questions about the art? What do you guys wanna see? Like, do you want her to zoom all the way in or something?
Yeah, I can zoom in. I can show you all the details.
The belt looks really good, like, you know, attached to the hoodie.
I think now you have like a design on your boob belt, right? Yeah.
Oh, Ellie Cat, thank you for the super. Celebrate the first super chat from Ellie Cat. Holy shit! I think like during debut, Vay sent his very first super chat, and then now Ellie's sending this is your first ever super. I'm so. Thank you! I don't want to say something sus, but I think people say this. I heard someone else say it before. I'm taking your super chat virginity.
Yes!
You're like, I can't say that.
But thank you for giving it to me. I'm honored. Because, you know, it's the very first super chat you sent, so it means a lot to me. Thank you.
All right, there was also.
I don't
like,
know if this is sus. I'll say it anyway. Bro, please understand. I am not human. I am still learning human behavior. I don't know what is appropriate. Okay.
It's okay, Birb can learn to be human at some point.
Yes, I'm. You know, I'll learn Earth things slowly.
Hell yeah! I mean, you're getting help from a dead guy. That dead guy being me.
Yes, a dead guy. And what are you, Sugar?
A
source.
Technically dead too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm learning from dead people. What about Nash? Nash's
Don't worry,
OC.
we got history on our back.
Oh right, maybe I should tell people this. Nash's picture thingy is actually the character from the video game he's making. So that's the disdain guy, and I think is he dead too?
No, he's very much alive. He's just he's actually blind. That's what the eyes. That's why his eye is like, you know, white.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's actually blind. He senses things around. Like, if any of you have played like a Mortal Kombat, there's a character called Kenshi. So it's kind of like that. Like he senses things around him.
That's very cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, Zephy, you're talking.
It's a
to
bit
two dead
weird,
people
like
on a live
representing that like in game, because like when you play the game, like you can see the view, and then, you know, like it's a bit weird trying to explain it. How does a blind guy see? You know?
Oh, easy. He just goes in.
What do you mean? I mean, he, you know, I think like blind people on Earth have this ability called echolocation.
Oh, I think I've seen like videos of that. Like some
Yeah.
people, they do like the clicking thing.
They click or they tap on something, and then they listen to how far the, you know, it's kind of like bats, right? I think bats use echolocation to see, technically.
Yeah, I still have the other 4 senses.
Sophie and her pile of corpses and Nash. Is two corpses considered a pile?
I
I
mean,
mean, if we're stacked
yeah.
high
I mean,
enough.
if one of us lays on the other, it's instantly a pile.
Fair. Any questions? No questions? Nah, I don't think chat has any questions about the art. So what do we do next?
Music.
Yeah, let's talk about the music. Nash, time for wait. Let me hide the screen. Woo! All right. So next we're gonna talk about the music and expose shit in the song. You know, like when you hear like individual tracks and stuff like that. So kind of cool. Okay, we're just kind of waiting for Nash to set up his screen right now. So, okay, you ready, Nash? I gotta make sure there's sound as well, but let me just. All good?
I think I've already shared my screen.
Yeah. I have it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Holy shit! Your speakers are loud. I can hear myself through them.
Yeah, just so like. Just to just as a heads up, like I'm listening through like loudspeakers because my headphones busted. So
yeah, he's a music producer. He has like big ass monitor speakers. So unfortunately, this is what you guys have to deal with.
And I'm like manually like muting my mic and
Yeah, because every single time I talk, you can hear through his fucking mic. All right. Anyway.
Yes, I'm ready, and hopefully this does not crash. So we'll see.
I shall. Ta-da! Okay.
All right.
Can you play the audio and see if it works?
Yeah, let's see. So let us know if you can actually hear the music coming through, cause yeah.
Keep on telling me that I'm gonna fall through when you don't know I'm gonna.
Blech. Sounds good.
The music coming through. I can't see the chat, unfortunately.
I'll read chat for you. Don't worry.
Is it coming through for you though?
Me, yes.
Okay, good.
Can you guys hear it? Too?
Yeah.
Sugar?
Yeah.
Okay. All good.
Okay.
All good.
So a bit of history, like so I actually this song, like I actually wanted to cover it for myself at first, and initially I recorded this on my own like last year. I think it's probably been a year, I think. So yeah, so initially I wanted to like make like a personal cover of this, like with me, like Zephy was not even in the picture like at first.
I didn't exist.
Yeah, I mean you did exist, but like I didn't have like you in mind like for this song, it was just something I wanted to do on my own. And then and then like so I recorded everything, and then it was finished, like except the vocals. So and then I was like I was kind of stalling, procrastinating and recording the vocals, and then some time had passed, and then Zephy posted like the her short on her channel last year, and then I was like hey, what a coincidence, we're like we're both doing the same song, like do you want to sing over mine instead, because I already have the instrumental like fully recorded. And then she was like, yeah, let's do it. And then like 1 year later, we are
Procrastination.
So initially, like I did record the guitars, like I played the guitars and the bass as well, but I was using like kind of like the wrong guitar. It was not the correct like string gauge, and it sounded it's okay, I guess. It sounded fine, but it's it's just lacking. So and then I asked Zephy like, hey, do you know anyone who would like want to like play over like this, like re-record the guitars? And then and then she got in touch with Sugar Skull, and then yeah, so in the end, like I had like I deleted, well, not deleted, I still have my old guitar tracks here, but it's muted. So, and then, you know, like I replaced the guitars with Sugar's guitars, and it sounds way better. You know, he's a much better guitar player than me, actually. So, yeah. So, it was quite a, you know, and the DI tracks that Sugar sent me was like, you know, like it's really, you know, clean and very, you know, easy to mix in together. So, yeah.
Very chunky.
Yeah.
Chonk. And I guess, can I talk about the guitar thing?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, so when I was asked to do this, it was like, what? How long do we have? We had like a month or something, right? Like, when you guys asked, it was like, oh shit, okay, I gotta learn the fuck out of this. So I spent like 2.5 weeks, I think, trying to learn this like every single day, because there were certain parts of the song that were really fucking hard. The chorus and all that stuff was easy, but the certain riffs, just getting them as tight as I could, that's like where it was really hard, especially for double tracking. I was like, oh my god, this is so rough.
Like you have to make them sound exactly the same.
Yeah, and even then it's like it's a little bit on the sloppy side, but it's like it's fine. It's like it works, because obviously it's not going to be as tight as like Wage War, because they're fucking insane, but other than that, like, it sounded pretty good. What did you actually use for the guitar tone, by the way?
So I'm pulling it up on the screen right now. This platform stuff is just, you know, gates. You know, this the distortion pedal, nothing special here. I do have a transient enhancer here, just to kind of bring out the pick attack more on your DIs.
Yeah.
And then it's going through the Ignite Emissary.
Oh, Emissary is so good.
Yeah, so, you know, it's one of my favorite amps. I actually also use this amp for the Kingslayer cover, you know, Zephy's first cover ever. Yeah, it's the same amp, different settings, however.
Yeah.
So obviously I had to tweak the settings to fit your DIs, your tone. And then the IR for it is, what is this? Oh yeah, it's this one. It's by my good friend from Telos Recordings, Joel. So yeah, I have his IR pack, and I didn't spend too much time on this. I was kind of just auditioning. Like I tried a few different IR packs as well, and I just settled with this one because it sounded. Yeah.
Once you get something that sounds good IR wise, you should stick to it, because otherwise it's like pulling at hairs. It's such a time-consuming thing to try to get the exact perfect tone you're after. But if you find one that's like really close, it's just best to stick to that.
So the thing about IRs is like probably most people starting out, you know, especially like Ku was saying, if you find free stuff, you would just like download, you know. Yeah. So I have like this gigantic folder of like, you know, like literally thousands of IRs, and over the years, I've just, you know, deleted stuff, and I've just narrowed it down like to like the only few that I, you know, use a lot. And I think that is a good way to like sort of optimize your workflow. You know, you just stick to what works
for
for
sure.
you.
Yeah, because I have all my favorites in a folder, but unlike you, I'm a pack rat, so I have all the old IRs I don't use anymore. I still have it because you never know when you'll need something in the future, but for the most part, I have like a favorites folder. Yeah.
What did you say?
I tend to go through the more destructive path, and I just delete stuff that I don't want anymore. So I just.
Cuckoo said something.
Sorry.
Oh no, I just say I do the same thing when it comes to like collecting a bunch of stuff, and because I'm like, what if I need this? I just hide it somewhere. So
that's
I
what
have
I
the
do
security
too.
of knowing that it's there, but I just like, for example, I have all these brushes, right? But I only have like my main 3 that I use. But the other ones is just like, just in case it's just for that one specific occasion that I will only use one time.
Yeah.
I feel the same about like mixing, because I do this as well when I mix. You know, I'm also a mixer, so I have like these plugins that I don't use, and they're free, and I know I will never use them, but I'm too lazy to take them out of the VST folder, because I'm like, What if I need it? But then I never use it. Then why is it there? It's just like clutter.
So at some point, like in my mixing, like because I was recording bands, in the past. At one point, I kept using this. Like I think most people who plays guitar knows this. The S-Press High. I just kept using this for literally for 2 or 3 years. I just kept using this one. And I believe this is made by Ryan Harvey, one of the earlier people, the guys who made all this air stuff. So I was using that for several years, and then I decided, oh, you know what? Like everything sounds the same, And then I started to slowly expand my IR collection, and then I deleted them again.
Oh, Seth is here. Sephian is here. Hi,
Oh.
Seth. And Seth says,
Oh,
I have
shit.
like 5 folders of IRs, but I've been using the same one for 5 years.
Yeah.
So I feel.
Yeah, eventually, especially because this is only the kind of music I do. I do have a few more different IRs for sort of different genres that I am interested in. Stuff like rock, indie stuff. So I got some IRs for that as well. I got for lesser for less heavy music. I tend to stick to Marshalls or Orange cabs.
Yeah.
But yeah, for heavy stuff, it's just the usuals, Mesa, whatever. So yeah, and then so there's that, and then after the IR, I have this, which it's basically just kind of like a little bit of, it just adds a bit more color, and then yeah, that's about it. And then the low high pass, standard stuff. And then I bounce it all to a stereo track because my computer is really, hurting for CPU power here. So I tend to bounce as much stuff. I commit, as many tracks as I can, so I can, because especially the vocals, they get really heavy with the processing. So yeah.
Speaking of the vocals, how many vocal tracks did you guys use?
Let's see. There's one scream track. The doubles. She sang all of the doubles. By the way, it's not copy pasted.
Yeah, National side, no. I refuse to let you. I refuse to let you just be lazy. Please record all of these for me. And I was like, okay.
I mean, it's just a few words, anyways. It's not like the whole song. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes
you
such
can
a
do
big
that,
difference,
right?
though.
And then
Don't underestimate my laziness.
and then there's this part here. This one is also bounced, so she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers, and then I just bounce it to a single track, save on processing. And this is the.
Oh, I love that harmony.
And then the singing, it's, let me see. 1, 2. Oh, there is one generated like a fake harmony here though.
What is that one?
It's the fake harmony. The wait, let me see. It's
Play it. What
I've been running away
the
again.
hell is that?
oh no, it's not a harmony. It's a fake double, like a.
Oh.
So it doubles the singing. So it's like.
I've been running away again, chasing after all the battles I can never win.
Oh, just to give it a little bit more texture.
Just to make it sound more wet,
Yeah.
less dry. And then the lows. I think she sang this as well. I think.
I've been running away again, chasing after all the.
Yeah, and then harmonies, double harmonies as well. You know.
Running away again, chasing after all the battles I can never win. I don't think that I can take much more. It feels like lost and lost. Who will save me when I can't
How
save
many
myself?
layers?
That's so nice.
So many.
So many,
It's so
many,
I
good.
guess
No.
so.
many Zephies. Yeah.
Many.
She's her own flock. Holy heck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you knit in a good way. It's very lush.
Mm. But otherwise, this is pretty much a standard. Like, I don't think we're doing anything like revolutionary or groundbreaking here. Like
Mm-hmm.
production wise, here it's all just standard stuff. I do okay. So I do want to talk about something very interesting here though. All right. So this last chorus here, right? Let me just solo it for you.
I've been running away again, chasing after all the battles I can never win. I don't think that
Okay, so in the original song, there's this like whoa track. I don't know what else I would name it. Like this one. Okay, so a bit of a backstory. Like, when this song came out, like I fucking love this song. I love this song so much. I have a few more stories to share about it, but we'll get to that in a bit. So when this song initially came out and the music video came out, I think a few months later, the actual album. So they came out with a single first, the music video, and then the album version came out like several months later, and it turned out that the album version of this song was like mixed very differently. I think it was even mixed by someone else, if I'm not maybe I have the facts wrong. Yeah, this stuff happens a lot. Like an initial like single will come out, and then when the full album comes out, it's like a totally different like sound, like a different mix. I do know that the original mix was done by Andrew Wade, cool guy. But yeah, I'm not sure who did the final one. But it sounds way different. So basically, I kept listening to like the single version. I didn't like the the album mix actually. So I was so used to listening to like the single version. And apparently in the single mix, like this whoa thing, like you almost couldn't hear it. Like I didn't know it was there until like last month. I've been listening to this song since like 2019, and I only found out like this whoa thing was there, and it was only by chance. So how did I find out was that my audio interface, like it does this thing, like if I open like both my DAW and my Discord, sometimes it will bug out. It will change like the
Sample rate.
No, not sample rate. The the sample rate. Yeah. So it will change the sample rate from like a 44.1 to 48K, and when that happens, everything in the computer sounds like a chipmunk. Everything will sound like like it's a higher pitch. So I was playing the song, of course, like the original song, and then suddenly the glitch happened, and like the song just like sounded like it was sped up. Like it sounded like like a chipmunk. Yes. Exactly. But then
And then we were like, wait, what is that in the back?
Yes. So somehow, like when the glitch happens and like the entire song gets pitched up, unmask like this layer, this whoa thing, and I was like, hey, whoa, Zephy, hold up, do you hear that? And she didn't get it at first. I had to play it a few times, and she's like, I was like, do you hear that?
Oh, are you talking about the background layers? Because I already knew they were there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know because like it's like if you listen back to the single version, like it's kind of like you couldn't really tell. So yeah, so the funny story, I guess the interesting part was that it took like an audio interface glitch for me to like discover like, oh, there's this the hidden thing here, like. And then I went back and like looked up some like live videos of them. Obviously, the live shows are mixed differently, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So the whoa stuff is definitely there. So then I was like, okay, Zephy, you gotta record this.
Yeah, because
that actually reminds me of.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it actually reminds me of a trick I used to do when I was younger. When I used to listen to through like a CD player, when you pull the headphone like halfway and then like it distorts the audio, but you can hear like different channels. Yeah, it's like I guess.
Oh
Exactly.
my god. I remember doing that. Like, like sometimes certain songs you can't pick out the harmony, but they're panned. So I just take off one side of my headphone and only listen to one side of the song.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
Yeah.
some
I
stupid
do that.
trick like that, or put the thing in mono or some shit, and then it starts sounding different, and then you can pick out more parts. It's kind of cool.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, that was interesting. Like having the vocal layers being unmasked by an audio glitch. But I think what I really want to say more importantly is that so this song, it's one of my most favorite songs. It's a really personal song to me, and as a testament to like how much, like, I guess for me, the song is so good, I turn off my producer brain when it comes to this song. I do not analyze layers or whatever. I listen to this song as a listener, like I listen to the song and I don't analyze it,
Yeah.
So
I get you.
yeah, so my producer brain completely turns off when I listen to the song. So which is also why I didn't really notice like any of these layers. Yeah. So and then and another thing, like, well, this song is like, so back in 20 actually, yeah, it was like in early 2019. So Mick Gordon, the guy who made the soundtrack for Doom Eternal, he posted on his like Twitter, like he's like holding like some kind of auditions for like the Doom metal choir thing, so like he's like, oh, are you like a metal screamer, send me your like videos of you like singing metal tracks. And then like he didn't say it was for Doom Eternal at the time, but we kind of knew like it was gonna be for Doom Eternal. So he's basically like, if you're a metal singer, just send in your videos of you like singing metal stuff, and we'll contact you for like a certain project. He didn't say it was Doom Eternal. So I was interested, but like I don't really have any like recordings. So, and at that time, I didn't record my own version of this yet. So I think even the original Wage War song just came out. So there's literally like, there were no like instrumentals of it or something. And then I was like, hey, I kind of want to try out for this, but I don't have any instrumentals. So I tried like taking the the original song and tried removing the vocals, and I sung over it. And then, oh man, this sounds terrible, like I can't send this to him, And then to my luck, a few days later, someone actually like did an instrumental like version of the song. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'm gonna just I messaged the person, I forget who it is, unfortunately, I'm so sorry. I messaged him and I was like, can I use your instrumental for like a vocal cover? And he was like, yeah, man, go for it, dude. So I recorded my my voice over like the person's instrumental, and I sent it to Mick Gordon, and Mick got back to me, and he was like, hey, dude, like that's thanks for your submission. Can you send me like a clearer version where you're not singing over the original track? And I was like, dude, that is me. Like I I actually that is actually my voice. And then I pasted a link to the original version. Like, I guess like I wanted him to compare, like okay, that is what the original sounds like, and this one is me. And then he was like, he sent me like a fucking long ass like apology letter. It was like, holy shit, dude, I'm so sorry. And then he was going on about how like he was working tirelessly because like literally thousands of people submitted their tracks at that point. And then he was like, blah 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 blah, I'm so sorry, and then okay, and he's like, okay, let's get down to business. Can you come to the USA to record tracks for Doom Eternal? I was like, holy shit! And then yeah, but then unfortunately at that moment the USA government was like, it was on like a shutdown, I think. So it was impossible for me to get like visas for it, because I needed visas to travel to the States, and basically I'm going there for work, right? This is technically work. So and then in the end, like I was like, oh man, I couldn't do it. I couldn't fly there. I was like, I was so bummed out because I'm a huge fan of Doom. I think some of you may know this. Like,
Yeah.
Doom is everything to me, and I almost got to be a part of the Doom metal choir, and oh man, I was so bummed out. But yeah, it was a cool experience. And Mick Gordon, he is super nice, dude. Like, So we exchanged a few emails back and forth. He was trying his best to like get this thing to work. Like, is there anything he can do to like get me there? And we went back and forth for a while, and in the end, it was like, oh, you know what, dude, it's all right. It's just not meant to be. But I really appreciate that, like how he was like just, he was like swamped with submissions and work and deadlines and all that, and he still like took the time to like figure it out for me. And he's cool. He's super cool. Yeah.
Bro, like that guy was literally sleeping under his desk, like working so tirelessly for Doom Eternal, and then. I don't like talking about like controversial topics, but you guys, like, if you're aware that there was some controversial like that the company that made Doom Eternal didn't pay him and stuff like that. Like
that was really messy.
Yes, Zal, the Mick Gordon. So that was kind of sad because we saw how hardworking he was. I saw the emails that he sent. That he sent Nash, and he is the sweetest person ever. He really is the sweetest person. He is so hardworking. He was like fucking crunching, bro. Like he was sleeping under his desk trying to get shit done, and he works so hard. And oh my god, I just feel, man, I have so much respect for Mick Gordon. Honestly, he is the sweetest person ever.
Yeah. Anyone who's curious, like you can find this stuff on Google. Like this thing like happened recently, so it was a very messy thing. It was a very messy situation. But yeah, let's not talk about that though. Yeah. So anyway, back to Zephy's song. Zephy's cover, rather. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. Like
what did you do for the clean guitars?
Oh.
Let's see what I do. I don't remember. Where is even your clean guitar track? Let me see. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, guitars actually for the first time in a while. I was like, you know what? I have my Telecaster. Why don't I use this for it? Because I played all the cleans in E standard, so it was like easy for me, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But that guitar has it's a pretty cool guitar. It's a GNL ASAP Blues Boy.
Yeah.
Only difference between this and like a regular Telecaster is that the single coil is actually an inch, and the neck pickup is actually like a full on like humbucker. But it gives a really cool like warm tone. Yeah, so it's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it's shiny.
I think I just used the. Oh, is it just a J800? Is it one of these crusty ass Line 6 plugins? Surprisingly, it sounds good.
The people, yeah. Those are classic as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's that, and then I think. Wait, I think I separated. There were different like clean settings here. I think this one is a. Let me see. Okay, so apparently I just used Pot Farm for all of the clean guitar tones.
It sounds pretty good though.
Yeah, if it works, it works, I guess. I did add like an acoustic using a VST. It's not a real acoustic. Like a.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Because I noticed like in the original mix, like it sounds like kind of like a bright, over there. So.
Yeah, it has like a weird synthy overtone. I couldn't really figure it out. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like when I was tracking it, I don't like to listen to it as a DI because then you can't hear shit.
Yeah.
But I was running it through what is it called? Neural DSP Corywong. I was like, I was using something very chimey just like that too. Mm-hmm. I was like, because it sounds very synth-like, but it's also really pleasant. Especially when it rings out. Oh, it's just pretty.
Yeah. The neural stuff is very heavy on my computer. I have a really old ass computer here, so I demoed some of
Yeah,
the
that would
neural
kill
stuff.
your. Yeah, that would kill.
Yeah. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna use any of the neural stuff. As sweet as it sounds, you know. So yeah. And then what else do I have here? I got this
What's it
guitar
called?
creepy
Guitar
thing.
creepy.
Yeah, it's just a tremolo.
God, this part.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
Zephy told me about this song, they like, oh, I cover it. Like, and then I got to that part, I was like, what did I get myself into?
I'm sorry.
No, that part is fucking sick, but oh my god,
Yeah.
something else.
Mm.
Yeah.
I had to do some cleaning up here on the as well.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. Even when I was trying to play it, I was like, fuck. It was so hard.
Yeah. But it sounds good. I just had to like move some stuff here and there, and you know, like it's good.
Yeah,
that's-
Adam,
that's
it is a
normal.
pick scrape.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what all these splits are there for. And then what is this? Oh, this one is like you played it in like the wrong order. The riff,
Oh,
the repetition is in the wrong order.
oh no.
So, yeah, so basically it's like this one goes
remember
there and then that one goes there like that, you know, like
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, luckily, you know, like I record in BPM, so like you could just split no problem.
Yeah.
yeah. So the pattern was supposed to be like A B A B. But you played it like A B A B A like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Luckily you
mean,
picked it up.
this is what producing is for. You can kind of like chop things up and move them around and stuff. So you know,
it's this
no
part.
harm done.
It's this one. To see the A pattern is played
Oh.
like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's this one.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so originally when the drums came in, you played the B pattern,
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
whereas it's actually supposed to be repeating the A pattern again. Like, you know, if you get my drift.
Yeah, no. I totally get it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I missed that.
I mean, you were crunching for time because we
Yeah.
we
I
had
was. I
like,
think I recorded this in one day, and then like a week later, I did the cleans, and I was like, okay, please.
yeah, you just went for it, so you know it's understandable.
Yeah. It's no big deal. It's very easily fixable stuff. and
Yeah.
this is also why I ask for like DIs whenever I'm working with like guitarists who I do not personally record. Like if I don't record them face to face, you know, I always ask for DIs because it is much easier to fix stuff on DIs rather than
For
like, on the
sure.
printed track. Yeah. Yeah. And then not much else to say, I guess. I don't know. Like Zephy, is there anything I should mention or pull up or
I don't know shit.
drums are programmed. What am I using? Steven Slate. Yeah, SSD 5.
Yeah.
Just SSD 5 and nothing else. I do have like okay, so this is track here called Snare Fat. This is actually one. Oh wait, did my computer crash? Oh no, it didn't. Okay.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So there's this pack by Drumforge, Joey Sturgis.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
he has a bunch of like one shots. So this is from one of the drum shots packs. I forget which one. It had a whole folder of like different producers. You know, one shots from so many different producers, and so I just layered one like really chunky sounding snare here, like just layered on top of the natural sounding drums.
Yeah. Actually, good snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
I like my
Drumforge
snares
like
loud, so.
TCIs are so fucking good.
What's that?
The Drumforge stuff, it's really really good.
Oh yeah, I have another Drumforge plugin I use here as well on the drum bus. Let me see if I can find it. So individually, yeah, this is the one, Drumflex.
Drumflex is so good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been turning some people onto it. It's very useful for the squeeze especially.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah. So I got Drumflex and the toms. Oh, I want to talk about this Sam Pura. Sam is crazy, dude. Sam Panda Audio. He does bands like The Story So Far. Like he, like mostly like punk rock bands, pop punk bands.
Yeah.
So he has his own like a plugin company now, Purified Audio.
Yeah, I've heard of Purified.
This is amazing, and I got this for like $15.
Damn.
It's like I don't know what this is based off. It's probably some 1176 kind of emulation. I'm not sure what this is based off, but it's just so good. It's like automatic, like instant. It's a goodenizer. Everything sounds good through it.
Goodenizer. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Because I know they had like a when Purified, like I think the very first plugin they debuted was like that snare one. I don't remember what it was.
Oh
it was
yeah,
like,
death
the
snare.
fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah, the death snare is just like based off of the fucking, what is that water called? What is that? Death water? What is it called?
I don't know.
Water. Hold on. It's based off of like an actual brand of canned water here in the U.S.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Liquid Death, Unit Zero, thank
Liquid
you!
Death.
Liquid
Yeah,
Death.
Liquid
Okay.
Death. There you go. Yeah, it was literally called the Liquid Death snare.
Right,
And it was
right,
a
yeah.
free plugin. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
I
it's
have
still
it as
free.
well, but I didn't use
It's
it. Yeah, it's free. Yeah. Do I have it? Let's see.
I never used it. I downloaded it just because it sounded funny, but
Yeah.
I never actually did use it.
Oh yeah, I do have it. Wait, no, this is FX. Oh yeah, I do have it. Yeah, Liquid Death
Liquid
Snare.
Death
Yeah, it's there. Yeah,
Snare.
I do have it. I downloaded it and then I didn't use it. Hoarding plugins.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
You know
Unit Zero says I tuned it low and used it as a fat side snare for jazzy verses. Verses.
Ah.
Yeah. That's a legitimate use for
Secret
that.
jazz hacks. Thank you, Unit.
Secret jazz hacks. Yeah. And then tambourine. I love tambourines in metalcore. I always put tambourines in metalcore. Let me boost it up.
Yeah, when I was doing what is it called? One of Spirit Box's mixes for Nail the Mix, they
Yeah.
used a lot of like shakers and tambourines too, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
what the fuck? I couldn't,
That's-
and like once I heard it, I couldn't unhear it. I was like,
You
oh, it's
couldn't
right
unhear
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my first experience ever with like tambourines in metalcore is actually way back in 2006 when Killswitch Engage album came out, End of Heartache. So one of my favorite albums back in the day, and I noticed like immediately. Actually, if you go back and listen to it, a lot of their songs like they've got like these tambourines in all the choruses. It's wild. I was like, huh, what is that? And then like I tried it in my own songs. Like, hey, this is actually a good idea.
Yeah, because it's almost like you're adding like a transient, if anything. It's like it's really
Exactly.
nice.
Buffalo says Killswitch Engage is golden. Yeah.
Yeah. Killswitch, I love both, Howard and Jesse, but I'm more of like a Howard Jones person. That dude has amazing pipes.
Yes, he does.
Resistance! Yeah.
That was pretty good.
But yeah, so, and then, someone asked me, like, not on the stream, but someone, actually, a few people have asked me, like, in the past, like, do I mix into a mastering chain? And the answer is yes. You can probably see all this stack of stuff here.
Why are there like 4 limiters?
So I do limit stages. I do not like crank one limiter like to achieve the loudness that I want. The idea being that each limiter will work less hard. I find that it sounds better that way. So instead of like
Yeah, it does. Especially,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, some people just do that in their buses, but the
Yeah.
less you attack the limiter or compressor in the master bus, it makes a really, really big difference because it has less to be overwhelmed by.
Yep. And then in some cases, you might want to do some processing after the limiter and then limit it some more, so you can insert like an EQ or a compressor in between limiters.
Yeah.
If you want to do that. So yeah, that is something I just kind of just a practice that I just stuck with me. And then okay, so like one thing I think is worth mentioning is that so I got some samples here, right? Like bass drops and stuff. So
His secret stuff.
it's not really secret. I think this is like common knowledge, but
Yeah, that's true.
it's worth mentioning for those who want to learn. So I do not like to like route my bass drops to the master bus because I like to put like an SSL style like a bus glue comp here. So the problem with feeding the bass drop into the bus glue is that it will do the gain reduction across the entire song. So I do not like that.
Yeah.
So what I do is I have two separate buses, one for the music, here I call it sub master. So everything goes into the sub master except the bass drops. The bass drops go into the master bus, which has only limiting and nothing else. So I got a shadow hill here, of course, but with very light settings. But yeah, the idea is that I do not want the bass drops to affect the mix, So
The bussy. Hey, you two, shut the fuck
Unit
up.
and Seppian.
Oh my god.
the bussy, yeah.
Only producers understand this joke.
No,
the
I'm
bussy,
gonna
don't
call it
mind
bussy.
me.
The master bussy.
The master bussy. Got a man acting unwise here. Yeah.
What did I walk into? Oh
Hello.
no! Welcome.
The bussy's got a man acting unwise. But yeah, so yeah, so anyone who's like having problems with this is especially a very common problem with people starting out mixing like metal stuff is they find they love bass drops and stuff and they put them in and they find that the bass drops end up like pumping the music too much.
Oh yeah,
Just,
that
like
happens a
every time the
lot.
bass drop comes in like that, there's this weird like pumping effect. So yeah, try this. Don't route your bass drops through your like main processing chain. Put it on two separate buses.
I am so fascinated by all this.
And then the synth thing is I had a bit of trouble coming up with because I didn't know what Wage War used in this, so I was kind of just clicking through a bunch of like massive presets and I ended up like finding something that's not like the final sound you hear now is actually not the result from the massive, but it's actually from the result from all this processing here, like this trash and like filters and stuff. Like the original sound sounds nothing like this. I can't enable it though, like this is frozen.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Low end tend to take up a lot of energy after all. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, low end low end sounds take up a lot of like space in a frequency spectrum.
Yeah,
So,
I think like good metal mixes like tend to struggle is that they just don't do a great job with the low end. Yeah, I don't feel like it's always because of like how they're mixing it. It's just what they're using to listen to the mix, because it's really hard to tell
that's
on
true.
like headphones sometimes. And then if your isn't set up for speakers, like sometimes the low end is going to be very inaccurate. Yeah. Like, but when I started mixing with what is it called, Slate VSX, like those headphones.
Oh, you
my
have
god.
it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, yeah,
How's it
I've-
serving you? How is it serving you? Because
For low
find
end,
it-
it's for low end and like for critical mixing, it's very, very nice. Like it has like another set of like ways to hear your mix. Because sometimes like my room is not 100% ideal for mixing on speakers, so sometimes I have to do like really critical listening on those, and it's once you get used to it, because it does sound very different. Sometimes I forget that I'm wearing headphones, and it feels like I'm in a studio room, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck? It's so weird. It just does this really weird thing because it has a lot of calibration to it, and like it has different like drivers in it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, but it's very interesting once you get the hang of it.
Man,
Yeah, I've been meaning to get the VSX for checking low
Yeah,
end.
they're worth it. They're worth it easily.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get the pair.
Yeah,
because
literally
I've
astral
been-
project because it just feels like I'm in space. It feels so crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I do recall like early users claiming that it's the VSX, like if you listen to it, like it's like a bunch of comb filtering or something. Like, is that still an issue?
I don't think so. I addressed a lot of the issues, but
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't
One of the good things about it being like software
adopter.
based is like they can just keep updating it, right? With like firmware updates and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've added a couple like of the studio rooms too over time, so it's actually pretty sick.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. I definitely want to get one. Someday.
Yeah, I want to save up for a pair too because I think because I don't mix on what do you call those monitor speakers because my room is just way too small. I cannot, and I also cannot
I do not
afford-
recommend it for a small room.
Yeah, so I was thinking, I gotta get some headphones that can help me with this kind of stuff because
Yeah.
I just can't. Like, there's a limit to being able to hear certain things using just normal-ish headphones. I really need something to check the low end, especially.
Yeah, what some people do too is it's called a sub pack, so it's like a wearable like subwoofer that you wear. It's like it just vibrates, but apparently it feels just like if you were hearing like low end rumble. So like the quote unquote ultimate setup for headphones is wearing Slate VSX and the sub pack, either on your chair or on your chest, because you can have it like where you can install it on your chair behind your back, or you can wear it like on your chest. It's like it looks like body armor. It's really cool though, because apparently it works very well. And then people use that for when they live in like an apartment and you just can't have like loud audio.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, too bad sub pack is like it's like $500 or something crazy.
Yeah,
because it's like very unconventional.
Holy shit.
Apparently works very well. I want to really try it out.
Yeah,
And use that for video games.
Yeah,
Oh,
some people do.
hello. Oh, Sugar, you're getting cut out.
The thing again.
Hello.
Hi, hello.
Oh, okay, you're back. You
Okay.
got cut out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the cable that I have for my mic shitting out. It's okay. I got a spare.
New cable.
I have a spare. It just set up because I have it like cable managed, so I gotta do that some other time.
Man,
Mixing body armor.
mixing body.
Yeah. Prevents you from making shitty mix moves.
It could also be the Discord like noise gate thingy, because I just set it to auto. I was like, I don't care.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
that could
do
be it
that.
as well.
Yeah, you probably should like manually set it to something that you want because
Yeah.
Discord tends to be dumb.
So yeah, Zephy, I think I've said all that I could say about the thingy. So
Okay, chat. Anything else you guys want to listen to? Like, individual tracks or something?
oh no, what happened? Oh, okay.
Oh no.
It's all good. It's good. Yeah.
You
It's
guys
like it
want to listen
begins.
to like individual tracks or guitar parts?
Don't listen to the guitar parts.
Why?
They can listen to it, I guess.
My favorite.
I'll allow
parts,
it this time.
You allow it this time. One of my favorite parts of the song is actually the breakdown. Like actually, the part.
Yeah,
that
the breakdown
troubled
is
the
so
most.
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Let's play that part.
Very hype.
think my DAW is crapping out as well. Like it's getting
Yeah, I can
stuttery.
hear. I can hear a little bit of the stutter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! This is a. So here is something very embarrassing. So I got Zephy to add like this thingy here.
What
let me-
thingy?
Let me just solo it here. But because like we were crunching and the settings on my like the vocal bus were really shitty and it caused like a lot of ducking when the thing came out. Like it didn't come out as clear as I'd hope it would be, like this.
So I only heard the and
Yeah.
nothing else.
So-
it was a really cool effect though, because I really like the effect because
Yeah.
it kind of like, bro, it kind of phased in a way where the thing kind of like just comes at you from the back of your head, and I was freaked out by it. See, it just appears.
It's like very subtle, but it's really good. It's like it just adds so much to it.
Yeah, that was an accident. I actually meant for this to be like mixed much clearer, like and same volume as the screams, but
That
the
worked out great.
yeah, it worked out
Yeah,
great.
I like how it turned out actually.
I think I did too much GR compression on the vocal bus, and it just started ducking stuff,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, because there's too many layers of vocals going on.
could have been solved by automation. Actually, I think if I did some automation on the screams here, like automated the low end of it out, and even the volume, then this scream sing thing probably would have appeared, would have sounded much more clear. But yeah, whatever.
It works. It works.
Yeah,
works,
no
yeah.
mistakes, just happy accidents.
Dude, I get very lazy with automation too. Sometimes I'll just make a separate channel. I'm like, I'm too fucking lazy to automate this.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah, it saves so much time for me sometimes. I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm not automating that.
Yeah. Yeah, this song is pretty much a straightforward, like, even in the original, I don't think it's like, even the original is a very, I would consider it a very like static like mix. There's not really much going on in terms of dynamics.
Definitely.
So this was actually one of the easier projects I've had to do. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it for me. From me for today, I guess.
So, I guess I mean, we already did a stream about the what do you call it? We already did a stream where you listen to me recording with Nash. So, I guess there's not much to talk about the vocals because
Oh yeah, that session. All of the takes on that day ended up being the final thing. Like we did not like re-record or touch up, and whatever you guys heard on that Gorilla stream, it all made it into the final version that you hear here. Yeah.
I want to know. I wasn't there. I mean, we can show you what it sounds like now, but yeah, we actually okay. So what I did the other day, I pretty much I went to Nash's place and then I set up a mic. I brought my mics because Nash was like, "Oh, what do you use to record?" I only have a 7B. Okay, so the thing is, I sound like crap on the 7B for some reason because apparently my voice is a little too thin or something. Wait, what was it again? Why do I sound like crap on the 7B again, Nash?
Because you kind of lack bass.
Oh.
Your voice, like I don't know, it's just not interacting nicely with the 7B.
Yeah. So to make like we had to get I have to use a more like colored mic if that makes sense. So I brought my pod mic I brought my pod mic Rode pod mic over to Nash's place. And I also brought my condenser, which is what is it again? Hold on. LCT440, yes, not me looking at the box. It's a LCT440 pure. So that one's good for like you know, it's kind of like shiny hi-fi sounding and stuff. So
Yeah, it's a really good
yeah,
mic.
it's a really good mic. I love it for like softer songs. I used it to record Ataraxia, which I did with Unit Zero, who's in chat. Shout out to Unit Zero, he's amazing. Yeah, so I recorded Ataraxia on that mic. So I brought that too because I didn't know what was like appropriate for the session. So Nash told me, you know, you're too loud for the LCT440 pure because you know that mic has a low maximum decibel thingy. Yeah, SPL. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, it has a lower SPL. I think it's like 120 decibels or some shit. And when I yell or yeah, like when I yell and stuff, it's yeah, the capsule starts to vibrate and it sounds like so yeah, we couldn't use that even though it sounded brighter and you know sometimes in certain songs, certain like genres, I think for like pop punk it actually sounds good, but I'm too loud for the mic for you know this kind of singing, so we had to use the pod mic. And what was my point again? What the fuck am I talking about? Oh, right. Okay, I went to Nash's place. I was gonna say, okay, so we ended up using the pod mic for the recording, and the pod mic's a dynamic. So I was like, hey, how about we put the condenser in the corner of the room, and I shall set up my laptop so that people can hear us record. So that's what I did. I put the LCT440 in the corner of Nash's room, and then I just turned up the gain, and yeah, you basically heard us recording live in the Gorilla stream that I did. It's not up anymore because you know I said I would take it down when the cover comes out. So yeah, it's yeah. Vocal room might exactly. So yeah, I left it in a corner, so you guys basically heard me like recording live at Nash's like studio. Yeah, so that was pretty fun, and yeah, that was fun and kind of scuff, you know. So for the ones that heard us recording, you know, that's how we record, and you know, I don't speak with Nash in like proper English because we're both living in Malaysia, and in Malaysia there's something called Manglish. So yeah, that was cool to watch. Listen, thank you for coming. So yeah, it was yeah Malaysia. So we kind of talk like this to each other, like, "Oi, can you re-record? Can we record that line again? Oh, thank you." Like yeah,
I love that.
It's English, but it's not really English because you know. Yeah, Taglish. Right, yeah, it's the same thing.
Don't worry,
it's kind of...
we have the same thing too. It's called Spanglish. I use it
Same here.
I use it on stream all the fucking time too.
Yeah, it's that. Like every country kind of has its own like rendition of like English plus their own language. It's pretty
It just
cool.
hits different.
Right? Yeah.
Because some words,
thank
like, it
you.
doesn't have, like, the correct, like, feeling and meaning to it, so you're like, oh, I need to use the mother tongue sometimes.
Right? Thank you for the gift, Iswan. Welcome to the Wingmate JML. Ugh, I just burped. Anyway, what else should we talk about?
Yeah, I think as far as the audio stuff, like I don't really have much more to to reveal.
I guess we could show the vocals.
Okay.
You know, people like to isolate the vocals and listen to them and shit.
Don't keep on telling me that I'm gonna pull through when you don't know low like I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Man,
of the
honestly,
things I
those
don't say,
lows,
the
like
voice
the
in
lower
my
layer,
head that-
and screaming in this. Oh, you don't have to pause it. Oh, Mel! Oh my god, why are you guys so sweet? Like gifting each other like memberships. Welcome to
The
the.
unit's a member. Watch out. He's
That is
coming
so
for you.
sweet. Oh, Welcome to the Wingmates Unit 0. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, so I'm afraid you know that actually this what do you call this? This register of screaming is actually very hard for me because my voice doesn't sit there like naturally. I have to like lower my voice so that it sits down here, and it's
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's. Does that make sense? Like because my natural screaming voice would sound like I'm afraid, and that's comfortable for me, but it doesn't sound right because Nash is like no, that sounds like death metal because it's too high. So
Mm-hmm.
to do like the I'm afraid, I actually have had to like pull my what do you call it?
The
What
goth girl voice.
Yeah, I have to like move my voice like lower, if that makes sense. Like the position where I project my voice, I have to like move it lower, so I lose breath really quickly. Like I wish I had a bigger voice, as in I wish I had a I wish I had a bigger like speaking voice so that it would sit in a certain position normally for me. But unfortunately, my voice is up here, so when I have to sing down here, it's hard because I need to I need to use more like breath for like lower notes. I don't know if that's natural, but I mean it works.
What's
Yeah.
in my head that keep me tossing, turning, lying awake? Don't keep on telling me that I'm gonna pull through. When you don't know like I do.
Oh, that was especially difficult.
I've been running away again, chasing after
So
all the
many
battles I
layers.
can never win. I don't think that I can take much more. It feels like I've lost it all. Who will save me when I can't save myself?
I just lost that beats
That's
comment.
so fucking good.
Unit 0 has become
Don't read that. Fucking read that.
But it's cute. Wait, it's not cute? What? Never mind.
No. Because it's Zephy.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's move on.
What's the thing? We were born to live this way. Burning bridges, wrapping stitches out to drown the pain. Be beyond, run me die, watch it ever fall. Let the river run and bury me beneath it all.
Tack. I love that part.
Beneath it all.
Yeah, this part is really fucking good.
Bye.
Like when I was recording this part, like every single time I would just start like headbanging. It's so
Right,
good.
it's so good. It's such a good breakdown, bro.
I've been running away again, chasing after all the battles I can never win. I don't think that I can take much more. It feels like I lost it all. Who will save me when I can't save myself?
I didn't like that take, but Nash was like, no, I like the grit. I'm saving that take, and I was like, okay. So I'm glad I listened to him.
I mean, it's a good take.
So I didn't like it because I thought that it was a bit too much because the original singer sings it clean-ish.
Searching for answers, a cure for this cancer. It's all in my head. I won't step from the edge. Oh!
Ow.
I've been running away again, chasing after all the battles I can never win. I don't think that I can take much more. It feels like I've lost it all. I've been running away again, chasing after all the battles I can never win. I don't think that I can take much more. It feels like I've lost it all. Who will save me when I can't save myself? Who will save me when I can't save myself? Save me!
Oh yeah, that automation and reverb on the tail. That really.
I love that.
Yeah, it gave it really added a lot.
Who will save me when I can't save myself?
I'm pretty sure this last thing took
Ah.
me like 5 to 10 like cuts. I think I sang like "Who will save?" and then "May" and then "That I can save" and then "My" and "Self." They were all like separate takes because we couldn't get it to sound like exactly how we wanted it.
Also, she was ready to go home.
Yeah.
Because she's ready to go home at that point.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
I'm hungry. I want to finish
Hungry.
this. Can we like just chop it up and sing each individual note separately so that I can like finish it faster? Like I don't even want to like sing it in one take anymore. I was like, I wanna
Yeah, sometimes you're like almost done and you just want to get it over with.
right. So I was like, save my self like separately. So like that was funny. Yeah, the more takes and spices equate to the amount of net energy left. That's true. Yep. So I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's yeah. As I said several times, like it's a very standard mix. Like there's nothing revolutionary or like anything particularly like out the box going on in this mix. The very standard cookie cutter metalcore mix.
Unit says, "Bro, is massive though."
Ah, thank you, Unit. Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't. I think one of the better reasons, one of the I guess the contributing factors is that the bass in this song is like an actually played bass. Like it's not like MIDI bass or program bass.
Oh, right. You haven't showed us the bass. Maybe you should show us.
I was
the
using
bass
a
track.
Nice.
It's a
what's
P.
up, bass?
What bass I was using? I forget. Was it the Fender? The oh my god. Was a Fender?
Fender.
Shit! I can't remember what bass I used.
Do you
Oh, thank
remember
you
what
for the
kind of
super,
what
J-Mel,
pickup
thank you.
arrangement it has?
It's the bass that most metalcore people use. It's the white one. Is it a P bass?
I think it's a P bass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Because
probably
jazz
the P
bass has like the really long single coils.
Okay, full
Yeah, and then the
disclaimer,
P
I
bass
am not
has,
a
yeah.
bassist. I am a guitarist. So my lack of knowledge with basses is clearly showing right now. Like this P bass, so one of my friends was selling it like for really cheap, and I just grabbed it without really I didn't really care much about like what I was gonna buy, and I just like, oh, it's a bass. Let me just buy it, and I'll figure out what to do with it later. Like.
Bro.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I believe it was a P bass. It's one of those really clangy sounding, basses. Yeah.
I love clank. Clank
Yeah.
is good.
So, yep, the clank, the metalcore clank.
Oh yeah. Unit 0 is right. Bass is the glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it holds
Very
everything
important to
together
get
like
that
a team
right.
player. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why like when I record stuff, like bass is one of the very first. Oh, besides drums, like bass is the very second. I think I do. That's gonna help me like kind of figure out how to play and then how before I do anything else.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
P basses have a really nice warm clank. It's throaty. Seth said that.
Yeah. And You know, when I since I'm not a bassist, when I play when I track the bass, I am approaching it like with like a guitarist's hands, you know. So it's like I use a pick. You know, I know it's probably shunned upon by the bass community to use a pick for the bass.
Wait, it's wrong to use a pick? Why?
I don't know. I guess, you know,
It's like, yeah, it's a weird thing where some people are like, oh no, you gotta play with your fingers, or else you're just playing guitar. It's like, nah, because I do the same thing too. I am trying to learn how to play with fingers, but like I just don't have the coordination for it to like play the stuff that I play. So I just play everything with pick.
Fingers confusing. Buffalo says, nah, don't listen to them.
Yeah, the only thing is finger bass and like pick bass have a completely different sound, especially with the attack, because sometimes like pick bass is a little too like noticeable, so it's something you have to like kind of fuck around with.
Yeah, I guess for some situations you don't want the pick attack for the bass. You know, king. You don't really want that.
Yeah,
sound,
it can get really fucking annoying. So a lot of the time when I play bass, I tend to cut out a lot of the treble because it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, luckily like my bass have like a like one of those active EQs, so I could just kind of like tune it out.
Yeah, it's all about context of music. That's true. You know, depending on the genre of music and what sound you want, you decide whether you need to use the pick or your fingers. That's true. I used to play the bass. I gave up.
Oh no.
Who wants a Zephy bass stream?
Oh,
No.
me.
My strings are
Anyway,
are
everyone
as
in
old
the
as I
chat,
am.
if you want to hear
No.
Zephy play bass,
No.
No. I no.
put up Zephy against the V.
Let's get
5-0.
E's. Every E. She has to learn a song.
Slap that. If you want to hear Zephy play bass, press the slap button.
Let's slap that E string.
Slap that E string. OMG.
I will play only the E string.
Yeah, there you go.
Slap or die. Bro, I love that guy. What's his name again?
The V5. Was it 501 or 507? I don't
504.
remember.
I think it's 504.
504. Okay.
I think.
JB
It's some number. It's 50 something.
Yeah.
OMG. He is going to slap me with his bass when he finds out
I
I
just
got the
love
number
that.
wrong.
We are fake
He's such a
fans.
fucking character, but he's actually really fucking good at bass too.
Right.
Yes.
Wait, Davey 985. It's not 502.
Don't listen-
so
don't listen to
I got it
Waffle.
completely wrong then. Yeah, I'm sorry,
Oh my
dude.
god.
I just know him as an OMG slap bass guy.
He's amazing.
Slap like
though.
now.
He's legit amazing.
Slap right now.
Anyway, I think that's it. Let's listen to the bass. Hold on, let me turn on the BGM.
Really? Okay. I'll choose the more interesting parts because for the most part, the song is very like bass playing is pretty uninteresting. It's just following the guitar,
Oh.
so there's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing really like interesting to show. But yeah.
Crunchy.
And then of course, I copy and paste it because
I was about to ask, do you the fucking the dual trick? Like
the what
Yes.
trick?
yeah, because it's like you have one that's like insanely disgustingly like nasty sound,
Yes.
and the other one is like just a clean sound.
The high track is actually a guitar amp, I think. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Line 6 spinal.
That tends to
puppet.
be like the trick.
Yeah, the bass trick. Yeah, I do that. I split the bass into like two domains, low and high. Yeah.
I used to do that until I got doubled from submission audio, and I kind of just stopped doing it because it does like compressing the low end, but still retaining a lot of like the nasty. so you don't have to
Yeah.
do like 2. I still do sometimes depending, but because there's another little trick that I learned about like doing like sub bass, where you
Mhm.
just like you tune it an octave lower and you just
Just use a sine wave for the sub.
yeah, like what the
Yeah,
fuck is it called? Oh shit, it's like once I heard it, I was like such a good trick.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Running away again.
Oh, welcome to the Wingmates, Muhammad Hizairi. Is that how I read your name? Muhammad Hizairi? Ellie Cat, thank you for the gift. You guys are so sweet, giving each other gifts.
But yeah, that's it pretty much.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I guess we can open like a Q&A right now. So, any of you have any
Yeah.
questions? If you
Questions
have
about anything
you
at
can-
all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't ask me like how
Ask some
old I
weird
am
shit.
or some shit. Yeah, just ask relevant questions about the stream. Future Wage War covers? Yes, actually yes, because the reason I covered this, because okay, so hear me out. Kingslayer is completely demonetized. I cannot, like, even though I had a proper like a cover license, I also opened a dispute, but the label completely rejected it. So
Damn.
I haven't been making any money from that cover. So I unfortunately have to like avoid covering songs from big I have to avoid covering songs from big labels because unfortunately I cannot afford to, like, you know, spend so much time on the cover that I will not be able to try and monetize. So Wage War is good. I uploaded it on YouTube, and lo and behold, it is shared. So shared monetization, which means it is recognized as a cover song, and that's how it's supposed to be. And yeah, I'm happy because that means I can cover more Wage War songs. Unfortunately, because you know, when from learning from Kingslayer, which is from Bring Me the Horizon, unfortunately I cannot cover any more Bring Me the Horizon songs. I'm sorry guys, because you know I cannot afford to make something that I cannot, you know, I cannot earn money from. I'm sorry guys, it's hard being a tiny creator. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But there are so many other good bands out there. There's Wage War. I'm so glad that, you know, Wage War covers. It's Bring Me the Horizon. I don't know. I think it's both because I guess I don't know, because apparently YouTube has different contracts with different labels. So it depends on their contract. So some labels will claim your covers completely as theirs. Some will mark it as shared. Some will mark it as shared monetization because it is a cover and covers are considered fair use. It really depends on the label. So unfortunately, I can't cover anything from Bring Me the Horizon anymore. I will do shorts, but I may not do full covers. But Wage War is clear. I will do more Wage War songs, definitely, because it is in the clear for cover licensing. So yeah, I look forward to cover more Wage War songs. What was the most frustrating part of the mixing process? I guess this is a question for Nash. Hold on, let me hide the screen, Nash. Whee! Okay, done. That's a question for you, Nash.
Again?
What was the most frustrating part of the mixing process?
Oh, for this one, to be honest, no, it was not frustrating at all. Because metalcore is something that I've been doing for like more than 10 years. You know, I used to run a a recording studio, and I've recorded like literally hundreds of like Malaysian local metalcore bands. And this is specifically the genre that I am very enthusiastic about, and I do a lot. So no, this was not actually frustrating at all.
He does it on autopilot.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay. So
I think it helps too when it's like a genre that you're really familiar with, and it's a band that you're really familiar with. It helps a lot.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could say that coming up with trying to figure out what they were doing with this like synthesizer thing was a bit annoying. I guess that was this thing.
Should I put the screen back? Hold on.
Oh, you don't need to show the screen, but but I guess that would be considered like frustrating because I had no idea what they were using, so I had to come up with something that sounds close. And I'm especially like horrible with like keyboard synthesizer stuff, like horrible, and I don't have the patience. So, but yeah, everything else was just look, just standard stuff for me. Like I love doing metalcore, basically. Yeah.
I guess that's why he agreed to, I guess that's why Nash was like, you know what, let me produce you. And then I'm like literally the one VTuber that, he produces. Like, he's not even in the VTuber scene, but,
That. I get very nervous, like, when VTubers follow me or like interact with me, because like I'm mainly a game developer and programmer. Like I do not consume like VTuber content. I do not watch VTubers. And every time I get on a Zephy stream, and I get VTuber community people interacting with me, and like I'm just like
I think like some VTubers have asked him for like commissions and whatnot, like, oh, do you produce like metal covers or do you make like instrumentals and stuff? And then one guy asked me, and then I was like, no, you can't afford him. And he was like, oh, just tell me his rates. And then I told him, and he's like, oh, I can't afford him. Because okay, so here's the thing. Nash does not do indie commission work for music indie stuff. He does stuff for like he does stuff for like in real life bands and stuff like that and stuff, but he doesn't interact nor wants to do like music stuff with the VTuber community, because he is now like 100% like focusing on his game dev.
Oh yeah.
I should mention this. Nash is making a game called, oh, thank you, Strength Through Anime Music 2K. I always have problem reading his name because it's so long. Thank you for this. Thank you for the sticker. So, okay, Nash is making a game called Disdain. Nash, can you oh wait, never mind. I'll do it. Please don't crash computer. Steam. I'm pulling up the link to Nash's demo.
Meow Mix, is that the do modding guy? Yes, that is me. It is I.
Yes. Okay, here's the game. This is Nash's. Wait, let Nash. The game Nash is developing right now.
Yeah.
There's
so
a demo.
So Disdain started out as a in 2021. I just had this really cute and cheeky idea to I wanted to make a bootleg Quake clone, in 10 days. Because I used to watch a lot of these, if you go on YouTube, there's a lot of these videos where oh, I made a Minecraft clone in 1 week, or I made a Diablo 2.
Those, yeah.
Yeah, so I love watching those, and I was like, maybe I should do one of my own. So I decided, I'll make a Quake clone in 10 days. And I did, and I published it, and we got pretty good responses. A matter of fact, a publisher actually contacted me and asked if like I would like to sign a deal with them for them to publish the game, Hellforge Studios. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. Then so they were like, yeah, like make a full version of the. So the Quake clone in 10 days thing was called Elder Jam. Elder being a reference to Lovecraftian stuff and like Elder Worlds and stuff like that. So Elder Jam being game jam, right? So the publisher was like, do you want to do like a full version of Elder Jam, make it like into a full game? I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. And then it became Disdain. The name Disdain is actually it's a reference to how like shooters from the 90s, first-person shooters from the 90s, like have like these singular word titles like Doom, Quake.
Yeah. So
Dusk. No, newer ones like Dusk. I love Dusk, by the way. Cool game. So yeah, and so hopefully if anyone's into like stuff like Quake, and even recently, I think 2 days ago, a game just came out called Bolt Gun, I think. It's like a Warhammer. It's a Warhammer game, but dressed up as like a retro shooter. So yeah, if you guys enjoy stuff like that, then yeah, feel free to check out Disdain. The demo is out now. There's like 2 levels you can play, and I'm continuously developing it. I do plan to like push a very big update this year. I won't say what exactly the update will be about yet, but if that tickles your fancy, feel free.
Tashi Koma says Warhammer 40k bolt gun. Is it that one?
Yes, that one. Yes, Warhammer 40k bolt gun. I'm not a Warhammer. I don't play or consume any Warhammer content. Unfortunately, I'm more of a Dungeons and Dragons guy, so I know very little about Warhammer. Please don't ask me anything about Warhammer.
D&D is pretty base though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we should play D&D together one day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Yeah, I should mention this. I voiced some of the monsters in Nash's game.
Oh yeah.
No, what?
There's this monster called the
Don't
Sister.
tell them!
Oh, it's
Oh,
public
don't play
information.
the
I
thing.
tweeted about this stuff like a lot.
Oh, right. That's true.
And plus, you are credited in the game as well. Like, it's literally it's written there like what Zephyrianna is in the
You
game.
can't even
So-
read my name, fuck you.
Wow.
Shame on you, you're my producer. You can't even pronounce my name right.
Zephyrianna.
Fine.
Zephyrianna.
She's taking back those screams.
She's taking. I gotta delete the WAV files. But yeah, Zephy voices the sisters in the game, and those monsters are basically a cross between the Doom Lost Souls and this is very. I'm not sure how many people have heard of this game. Prince of Persia 2, Sand and the Flame, very old game. There are these like flying head monsters in there that literally just they see you and they just fucking yell at you in the highest pitch, and they just rush at you. So
I was the perfect person for.
So Zephy is the perfect person to do those kinds of voices. Yeah.
Amazing.
Zephyroth.
Zephyroth. Estos interius ira vehementi Zephyroth.
Yeah, so I think that's it. Anything else you guys want to ask? I see, and then Zephy became a lost soul. I am a lost soul.
Don't worry, we're all chilling in the dark here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how dark the screen is. Any plans for Chunk? No, Captain Chunk. Is that a game?
No, it's a band.
It's a band.
I don't know shit. I'm sorry.
Chunk. I mean, I would not propose any Chunk songs to Zephy because I personally do not. I'm not really a fan of Chunk, so.
Well, there's your answer.
Wop wop.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the gift, Muhammad Hizari. Welcome to the Wingmates gang, Neil Wong. Man, you guys are so sweet to each other. This makes me really happy. Which one of the 4 of you folks is the truck freak? What's
Oh
the-
no!
How do you read that? A pair,
pair.
a pair, crazy ass, and a fighter.
Isn't
I
that
don't
pronounced
know.
Droog?
What?
I don't remember, but it's a stupid ass
The
name.
Apier thing is actually is a Russian word and is actually pronounced Droog.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's a death claw meme, the death claw from Fallout.
Oh.
Yeah, and it basically Drug means friend, if I'm not mistaken, in Russian.
But the Deathclaw isn't a friend. It's
Drug. Yeah, there's your answer right there. Noriboshi.
Ah. It's Drug
So
meaning
I
friend.
would I would consider myself the Drug. The person
I would
who's
say-
sort of
I
peeking,
agree.
like peeking from a distance and like just watching from a distance and like waiting for someone to ask me how I am.
Yeah, I'm probably a Drug too. Oh, gonna retake my question. Well, sorry, I think we missed that question earlier. Which style of growling are you the most comfortable with? Something that is in my speaking range, if that makes sense. So my speaking range is around here, so any scream that goes like around this area, so like never mind, I can't scream anymore today. I'm tired. Like, let me try again.
You tried.
Let me just drink water and try. So let's say for this song, like what was it again? Wait for low. I'm afraid. So I'm afraid of the things I don't say. That is my comfortable screaming range, but because this song was like low, I had to like pull my voice down, like lower. I'm afraid of the things I don't say. It's actually like harder for me to do it that way. It takes up more breathing, if that makes sense. Because it's not in my comfortable speaking range. I believe like most people who scream like metalcore and stuff, they have like a comfortable like mid range where they do the screams, and this song is not there. And none of the normal like metalcore songs are in my comfortable screaming range. So because apparently if I just do my normal screaming, it kind of sounds nearer to deathcore because of my natural speaking voice range. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's the style of growling that I think I'm the most comfortable with. It's not deathcore and it's not metalcore either. I just have to make do. I have to make do because my natural voice isn't made for metalcore, nor is it made for deathcore. I'm like somewhere in the middle, so
It's Zephycore, easy as that.
Zephycore, Burbcore.
Burbcore. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Maybe we should, bro. If I write an original with Nash, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be Burbcore. Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately, I can't tell you like where and what type of growling I am most comfortable with, because there is no I do not sit in the comfortable range for either. Like, high screams, low screams. I just have to make do because my voice isn't made for these things. So, I just listen to Nash and do what Nash tells me to do. It's like, oh, the scream is too high, I'll lower it. So, oh, okay, I'll lower my scream a bit. So he's like, no, that's not guttural enough. And then I start squatting on the chair and going like, oh, that's actually a thing, by the way. Nash actually has a
I
picture.
can just.
Like Nash
I
has
can't
a picture
imagine you
of
just
me.
like fucking perching on a chair like a bird and like
Yes, I
screaming.
literally squat on the
He
chair
has
because
done that. Yeah.
yeah, I have done that. Like I actually had to because I had no way to like make myself round enough. I don't know if this makes sense. I have no way of making myself round enough to make that fat guttural sound. So my workaround for that is literally turn into a ball on the chair and squat on it and then try to make like, okay, let me try and do it right now actually. Like okay, so I'm squatting on my chair right now. It's I can make that sound.
You tried so hard and you leaned back in the process.
That's literally the only way I can make that sound. So, yeah, it's screaming hard. I can never perform live like on stage in 3D or something because
Stage,
I
you
was
just
like,
have a chair.
like for gutturals, I need a chair.
They're like, they see you getting on the.
I need a fucking chair, and then
You just squat.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, she's bringing out the chair. Here it comes.
I can't. Yeah, I have a lot of limitations when it comes to singing, but you know, I work with what I have.
I've been meaning to teach her the toilet gutturals as well.
I can't do it.
I don't know what you call it. The
I can't.
it sounds like a flushing toilet.
It's probably like it's similar to like breeing, I guess.
Bree, yeah, that's the
Bree.
one. Bree.
Yeah, it's like pigtails too. Same shit.
I can't make that sound.
It's okay, Zephy. We can do ambulance.
I can't do it loudly. That's the
Yeah.
Ambulance, what?
Man. Wait, is this singing or wrestling? It's both. I'm wrestling with my voice. Chair core. Yes, chair core. Only Zephy does that. I don't know, man. I just you know, sometimes I'm kind of jealous of girls with like bigger voices, if that makes sense. Like, you know, some girls like they speak and then they have the most sultry, the most like fat sounding voice, like the chonky,
Yeah.
like, you know, they're so full sounding, and then I just sound like a fucking piece of paper, like compared to them, and it's
I get that.
yeah, it's a challenge, but you know, I do what I can. I'm practicing. Yeah. So, I guess that's it. I don't think we have much to talk about anymore. So, any more questions? I see a lot of question marks on in chat because they're just confused now. Chair core.
I probably gotta head off like soon. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make paper feel like
'Cause-
a fucking brick. Oh, Unit Zero. So sweet. But yeah, I think we should wrap up here. Thank you
Yeah.
everyone for coming to the stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for sharing the joy of being a wingmate with each other. I've been like throughout the stream, you guys have been gifting each other like, you know, what do you call this? Memberships. You guys are really sweet. That is it makes me happy to see you guys doing that. Like, you know, sharing the love with a fellow, you know, what do you call it? A fellow viewer, fellow wingmate. Thank you so much for coming to this after party. You know, give some hand clap emojis for Koo, Sugar, and Nash. They are amazing. I couldn't have done this without them. Shout out to Kuhuchi. I know you're not here, but you did an amazing job with the video, and you know,
You're the real MVP.
yeah, you're the real MVP.
Yeah, the real MVP. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Say bye, guys. I'm probably gonna end the stream now. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.
Anything you want to say, Nash?
yeah, but my mic is off. Hold on, I accidentally turned off my mic.
It's on
Let me
now. We
turn
can
it-
hear you.
Let me turn it. Oh, there we go.
It's on. We can hear you.
I was about to say the next song I'm gonna do with Zephy. I won't say what it is yet, but it's definitely not gonna be metal.
Yay! It's probably not the next song that we release though.
Yeah, it's not gonna be released next, but I mean, you know, Zephy obviously has her own, you know, things on her plate as well. The next song I'm going to do with Zephy is definitely not gonna be metal. It's awesome. Y'all aren't ready for this. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. 3 years later.
Yeah. Yeah. So without being very spoilery, this song was actually supposed to be Zephy's second song after Kingslayer.
It never
Oh.
happened.
But it never happened. So, but
We gave up on it.
No, we didn't give up because in light of something, the song is coming back.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a perfect time for us to pick it back
it's a
up.
perfect time. So yeah,
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I'll give you one more hint. Vey is working with us on it.
yeah.
That's no
Not
hint.
just everyone
Vey's not allowed to
wants to
say
Vey.
anything either.
What's a vase? I don't know what a vase is.
Vey
Hopefully,
song!
we
That's
won't
the
keep
guy
y'all
that's
waiting.
gonna do the orchestration for us, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he'll be a good invader.
Yep.
Hopefully, we won't keep y'all waiting for too long.
Yeah. Alright. Who's a Vey? You!
That-
What I said was a
Anyway.
minor spoiler, by the way.
Shut up. You're giving too many spoilers. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much, everyone. Say goodbye to Nash. Say goodbye to Sugar. Say goodbye to Koo.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having me.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Goodbye, Wingmates. Otsu Wingmates. Bye. Bye.